Hey guys, how we doing? Uh, Before we get started, I'm just going to explain why I've been so quiet this month. Basically because it's been quiet. I can't film nothing. I don't want to bore you guys. And this month, it's the 29th now, and up until yesterday, I'd sold one car all month. It was a little Yaris full Toyota history, great car, but when it's making 600 quid profit, you can't do that in a month. I need more than that. And then yesterday came, sold another. I sold a Clio from an appointment the day before. Fantastic. Had to get that MOT. Luckily, it flew through, as all the work had obviously already been done. I just didn't realise how short the MOT was. Had a few people after that. It was a case of first one to leave a deposit. They both wanted little bits doing to the car, which I obviously got sorted. I then had someone messaging on the white Focus, which I believe you guys seen on the last video. Drove lovely, that car. Didn't need anything too major for preparation. I think it was, I can't even remember. Oh, it needed all 4 tyre sensors, by the way. So yeah, that wasn't too great. But I took in a part exchange for that. Obviously, it's coming up Christmas. Heating bills are getting higher. We've all just had the budget in that. So we all need as much money as we can. And me making £600 in a month and not selling the car for 3 weeks is totally unacceptable. So I thought, right, Clio gone, I need some money back. Managed to get rid of the Focus. Had to take in a Category N car for the first time. Now luckily it's a car I'm very familiar with, but we're going to have a little look around it, see if there's any telltale signs, because I'll be honest, probably should have been a bit more thorough with my checks, but it's had quite a bit of work recently, and I think it's going to be difficult to lose on, even though I did definitely overpay for a categorised car. Let's have a little look around. Surprise, surprise, it's an Insignia. Category N claim on this one. I'm not sponsored by Car Vertical, so I'm not going to say I've done one of them checks, although I did. It basically had a bump in July of 2024. But yeah, other than that, it drives really well. I can't see anything too obvious. Well, to be honest, I've only really seen it in the dark, so we'll have a proper little look around now. It does need, once it's cleaned, we might see a few more bits and pieces that stand out. It's got 11 months MOT. As with pretty much all Insignias now, the front hatches are starting to go. But like I say, with this car, normally I even refuse them as a part exchange. But this one, I'm probably going to just sell as a part exchange to clear spares, repairs, and no warranty. Because I'm certainly not getting underneath the car and doing anything, although it does seem to drive really, really well. It has just had a clutch and flywheel. I know how expensive they are on these. It's got back parking sensors. I mean, I don't know how it's showing up on the phone camera, but is there anything standing out to you guys that might have been replaced on this car? I mean, it might have had a second-hand bumper or something. I don't know. Tyres are all, I think there was 2 or 3 of them advised. There's probably about 3.5 mil, or that one is. But they are quite cracked. So whoever does buy this car, I'll probably advise them, look, you're going to need a couple of tyres soon. 2 or 3 tyres. All the brakes are straight, there's no knocks or bangs. It's actually pretty impressive. It's the SE model, so you get all the nice chrome bits and pieces. Not to everyone's taste. That's a little bit perished as well. There's about 3.5 mil on that again. Back brakes look alright, they're certainly not sticking or anything. I've had a good half an hour, 45 minutes run out in it this morning. Even though I'm not selling it with a warranty or anything, I do still like to get a feel for the car, and if there is any little niggles I think they're going to need sorting, I like to tell my customer that, whether they're buying the cheapest car in the world or not. Could it have been that wing? I'd say that it's rusting the same, so maybe not. I think it must have had a bumper. Yeah, it's a bit dull, isn't it? It's had a front bumper. We'll have a look under the bonnet, make sure all the lights and that look in place. But yeah, I think we've found what might have been replaced on this car. Get the bonnet open quick. Typical Insignia condensation in the headlights. Just had a battery at some point. Great deal looks out of place on this, I guess, isn't it? It's just Vauxhall Insignia. No under tray. I don't think I couldn't hear the boost pipe or anything. It's normally this one that goes here. not too bad to change, but that elbow joint down the bottom can be awful. Best way to do them, pop these off and you're straight in there. Coolant, there was a light coming on for the coolant saying it was a bit low. I don't think it is, so I don't know if there's like a sensor in the bottle on these or something. Again, I will put that on the advert, let people know, but there's definitely coolant in it, so I think it's just one of these little electronic glitches or something. Has that anything to do with it being categorised? No, it's not, but I mean, someone might want to sort that out. It's just a little light that comes up, it's not doing anything. That battery, however, is insecure, so I'm going to have to... Someone just not put that back in place. That's not very good, is it? That's not very good. Yeah, so it's had a battery in, but clearly the person that put it on wasn't the brightest spark. I'll get a little, I think 12-13mm on these. Get the battery strapped back in. All the stop start and that works, so I think we're alright. Yeah, that's not going anywhere now. I'll just get that tightened up as soon as I'm off camera. But yeah, inside it, the lady did have children, so understandably it's going to need a good hoover out and all that. Seats don't look too offensive. That one's got a bit of wear, as do all the ones with half leather. And most of them, I'll be honest with you, look a lot worse than that as well. But yeah, very good G101, the carpets and all that. Give it a good hoover, bit of air freshener in it. It doesn't smell too bad, to be fair. But yeah, I think it'll be worth doing. And bear in mind, this is the first ever categorised car I'm going to be selling. I've had one or two before myself previously, but yeah, look at that. It's definitely been a kid's car, isn't it? There we go, good sized boot. We've got a spare wheel on there. We've got a... Oh, that could be handy. Bit of coolant. I'm guessing someone's bought that because the coolant light's coming on. And then they've realised it's got plenty in. So, yeah, got plenty of tyre pumps in there. They'll come in handy, I'm sure. Always after stuff like that. It's probably because the tyre lights are so sensitive on these. What I did notice as well, there's no rust around here. They always start going around there. But this one's actually really tidy. I do only think it has been the front end that's needed a bit of paint work on this car. Quite impressed, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not the best bumper paint job, but I've seen worse come out of the main dealer, so it's certainly nothing to be worried about. So 62 plate, it's done 113,000 miles. It is a 2 litre diesel. Got auto lights. You've got sat nav. Starts lovely. Goes into all the gears nicely, including on the road. There you go, so you've got fuel light on. It might come up with this coolant one. Or not. There's nothing coming on, is it? It's proving me wrong here. Let's shut the door. Oh, there you go. Coolant level low, add coolant. Well, we know it doesn't need coolant because we've seen it's got plenty in, so like I say, it will be advised in the advert that the light comes on. But the level is currently absolutely fine, so you may want to do your own repair on this car, which will be extremely cheap. It is a sat-nav model. Pretty good, to be fair. Not the worst system either. Got all your heating controls. I've tested all that out. That seems fine. I've got DAB as well. Nice. Oh, lovely. Straight on the Torque Sport. It's a bit grimy around the edges, so I think a deep clean and a bit spray down, we'll see a nicer car here. But yeah, I'll open the door so you can hear it. It's not excessively smoky or anything like that. And the engine sounds really, really healthy. So to be honest, I'm going to pull it back as well, actually, so you can see that bumper better. Handbrake and everything works. All the windows working out. I've tested all them out. I know they've got this. I'm on the category, you know, it's obviously been previously damaged. You can see how wonky the badge is. That's going to annoy me, that. But yeah, I reckon it's had a front bumper. I think someone's dragged it out of Copar, put a front bumper on it. There you go. But what I have noticed is both the front and rear number plates match. They both say WR Davies Motor Group. So it's obviously not been anything too excessive, has it? But when you think this car, a year and a half ago, what's it worth? $2.5 grand without being on the register? Probably still not worth far off that now. The most minor things, the insurance will just write them off for. So someone's probably bought a bumper or painted a bumper and off it goes. And I think that's probably what's happened. I mean, don't get me wrong, if I was looking at something, there's nothing new around here to really show you. It's all rubbish, mainly mine. Say like a 20 plate car, I don't think I would want to buy a categorised one despite the savings that you can get. But this one here, it's going to be stupidly cheap because it's on the register, when realistically it's had a little scuff on the bumper. Some cars have had, like at that age, have had worse than that anyway. Like you've got an 08 plate, that's not mine by the way. I mean, that one's got rusty wings over there. That's probably worse than a little bumper scuff, isn't it? So maybe it's not all that bad on older cars like this, and we'll see how people view it on the advert. But obviously I'm not retailing this car. I'm not, I mean, it's not due a service or MOT or anything, but I'm not obviously getting it on the ramp and checking it over. It's sold as seen. So what have I give for the car? Let's go and have a little look. So I'm having a look here at my notes. The Focus, I probably knocked a little bit off the price. You can either do that, or I sold it for asking price and give £1 grand for the Insignia. What I've done is I've sold the Focus with £150 off at £2,700, switching figures about. So I've allowed. That was wrong actually. I've allowed £800. If I give 2,700, sold the Focus for 2,700, I've given them 800 quid for the Insignia because they paid a difference of 1,900. It looks a good car for 800 quid. I could probably do putting 50 quid on the Focus deal really, but I think even if I'd give 850 for that, like a little bit more. I'm going to sell it as a Category N car. I'm a car dealer, despite selling it as a trade sale or a spares or repairs, sold as seen, no warranty, whatever you want to call it. But surely I can get £1 grand for that. Even if you put it up for 1,100-1,200 quid and take £1 grand. Realistically, if that car was not categorised, it would probably be on my forecourt at 2,495. Obviously, being a category, it would affect the figures. So as a fully prepared car, it's got to be worth, what, £2 grand on the forecourt? Obviously, I'm not doing that because of its past. But surely if I asked 1,200, 1,100 quid, would you be the buyer for it? Would you buy a categorised car? I've had them before. Bought flashy cars previously categorised and whatever. And yeah, I mean, I say about older, flashy-ish cars. But, I mean, for this Insignia, you can see it's probably just had a front bumper replaced or repaired. Is that going to put you off when you can get it for like £1 grand or just over? I think it's a lot of car for money, especially with the sat-nav, cruise control. It's got all the half leather and that. I think once it's cleaned up, I think it's going to be a different car. But if you want to see it cleaned up, it either needs to hang around and end up on the next video, or you need to head over to Flipping Motors UK Facebook page. Building a nice little community on there, getting interacting with you subscribers as well. It's a way to message me if you need to or want to for anything. And yeah, we're getting some nice comments, having a bit of crack. And you're getting some behind the scenes looks at things as well that you wouldn't see on the YouTube channel, and updates on cars as well. Anyway, if you head over to that for any future updates on other cars or this car. And I'll catch you all on the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Take care of yourselves and have a great weekend. Thanks now.